So I am getting kind of annoyed about my provider still. I mean, I'm still pretty upset about what I didn't mention much, but yeah, I I just don't like that she had to be that way. And I'm like, why am I still having to deal with that shit? I've already dealt with enough. And when I did try to tell her about how the others were, she said, "Oh, I don't need to hear it." It's like, no, you do need to hear it because you need to understand you don't need to make the same mistakes, or else I'm gonna get your ass fired just like them. Because it's about me, about what I want, what I need, and how I feel about things. It's not about her at all. She's the provider. She takes care of me in my needs, not what she wants. There's some things I can be okay with that because I am a little more understanding for certain things and flexible with that. But when she goes too far and adds stupid things like the others have done, it really pisses me off. And I know I dealt with a lot with my mother, but her personal issues she cannot project onto my mother when my mother never said that she was tired of me. I think she doesn't resent that. She does not regret that. And she's acting like that's what my mother was saying. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? I'm like, where is this coming from? Because that's not what she said. I know what she said. I'm here and I can hear what's going on with the conversation. And yet, if you think I can't hear that, then you're really stupid and clueless then. Because that just really pisses me off. She never even once said that. And it just really infuriates me, when somebody does that. I like that she does a good job on the stuff to help me, but her not listening and Taylor there at the office fucking don't listen ever. And it pisses me off. And I'm like, oh my god, do. Just because she does not live here and doesn't work here anymore, my stepmom Charla, for working for the state for the disabled, she still has a right to call up them and going, oh, I'm reporting them. Time to shut the place down. They will do that just like that in a blink of an eye. It's like, I just told you what my mother did for a job for so long before she left. Doesn't mean she still cannot call up her boss and going, hey, I guess they're not living up to their standards. They're screwing my daughter over and over and over again and not listening to her. I guess we're going to have this place shut down. They have every right to. That's the thing. They're not getting that fucking clue at all. And it really angers me that she doesn't listen, neither does Taylor or anyone there for that matter. And I'm like, excuse me, do your fucking job right, or go get another fucking job, or you're gonna end up losing everything. Why the hell do you think I just told you why the whole situation with Stacy when I lived with her when she was doing at home care for the disabled, for adults, for foster care, when they're in a tough situation like I was with my mother? Why the fuck do you think she got in trouble because she really crossed certain lines and was not being fair with me? She lost her job once I moved out. Soon as I moved out, they fired her ass. She lost her license. She can't get another job. She has to be a stay-at-home mom, which she's an idiot for having another kid when she can't even handle one kid. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that just because I was having my first kid? You have to have a second kid already? It's like, no, it's not you at all. You were not somebody who was ever good at about sharing anything because you were an only child. And your mother never taught you anything better. But anyways, um, I'm so freaking mad because I'm tired of people not listening and then add their own opinion and talking over you and only think what they want to think and only hear and project what they say and feel. And it's like, did we say that? No. Why in the we didn't ask for that. Learn to listen. It just really irritates me. Yeah, my mom was a lot of things, but she never regrets having us here. Not even regret or resent anything with us kids in this family. Because that's the difference between her and Chelsea. Chelsea resents her own kid. Because obviously, even though he's 20, or he pretty much turned 20 in October, and it's like, so you're projecting yourself onto my mom. Why? I don't know. You have a lot of personal issues that you're going to need to go talk to a counselor or a therapist with, obviously. And maybe you shouldn't be doing this job if you're somebody who cannot handle being around kids anymore. Because I know yours is all grown up, but it doesn't mean you wouldn't know how it feels still. But it's just very upsetting me that she would do something like that, you know? And I'm like, really? Get over it. And also, don't be lying and saying, oh, I can't lift anything heavy when you already have many times already, and then all of a sudden you change your mind that you shouldn't do it anymore. And thinking, well, it's not my job. I'm like, it is your fucking job, you dumbass. Your job is to help out with me. That's what a fucking provider does. You do not get to make the rules. I already know the rules. And trying to lie about it and change it also gets your sorry ass fired. Do you want that? I guess she does. Because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go, guess what? If you and Chelsea and anyone else who cannot listen, I am calling my mother, Charla, and she's going to shut down your fucking company. And you guys are going to be living on the fucking street. I don't give a fuck about that at all. If you think it's okay to treat me that way and thinking you could say whatever the fuck you want and lie and say, oh, I never said anything like that, bullshit. I'm gonna start fucking recording your sorry ass going, guess what, see? I know what you said. I'm not an idiot. That's why even my caseworker is pissed off at them. There's a reason why her and everyone else at that office is angry with her for a reason. Because they keep screwing up and they're getting really tired of it themselves. Like, no, we know what your job is. Do not fucking change it because you're not allowed to change it. You don't get to make any rule you want and go, well, I can do whatever the fuck I want because I'm a provider. No, it does not mean you can do whatever the fuck you want. The higher ups get to tell you how you do your job, and if you don't do it, you lose your job. Get that through your fucking goddamn head, people. That's what really irritates me when people think, oh, well, I can make up any rule and whatever. And it's like, are you kidding me? It's like, ooh, that angers me. I should do a part 2 because it's already 9 minutes and a few seconds long already. So, yeah.